example. So how many of you come across these things? Milk carts. Maybe if you are a daily user buying a milk from our street vendor, or there should be suppose there is a milkman coming to your house every day, and they are putting a milk packets, or they're giving you milk in loose. Okay, what they used to do, they will be having card like this, right? In that card, they will note it down. Like today, for this house number 12, I have given half liter of milk. Tomorrow, and the day 3, day 5, this is the milk, and this is the chart for the same, right? Why they need, what do you think? Why they need this kind of card? As a milkman, why they need this kind of card? How this is going to helpful for them? Any idea?
To keep a track of their business.
Keep the track of the business. Okay, what exactly they are tracking here? If you let's take example of this milk card. What exactly they are tracking here?
Tracking the quantity for each day.
Okay, tracking the quantity for each day. Okay, assume I'm the vendor who is giving milk to you daily. Why I should need to track? How this is going to helpful for me from the business perspective? I'm a milk vendor or water can vendor. Water can people are coming to our house daily, and they are giving a can. Suppose if we are a person who will pay that on the monthly basis, not on the daily basis, he will be having a card like this to maintain what and all the okay, day 1 how many cans I have delivered, day 3 how many cans I have delivered. They will be needing this track, right? With the track, what I can do? With the track, I can get the number of days I have delivered. Maybe let's take example of the milk card. If I having this milk card, day 1 how much liter I have delivered to this home. Assume I'm not a milk delivery boy for only one house, not only to you. I'm delivering milk for hundreds of families. Okay, and not all the 100 families are going to buy only half liter, 1 liter, and not all the families are going to buy milk from me every day, right? So what will happen? It's very difficult for me to track down. So in that case, as a milk delivery boy, I will be having 2 cards. One is for you, one is for me. Whenever I deliver a milk, I will note down the details and sign one copy of mine, another copy of yours, and I will give it to you. In the month end, I will come to you. Okay, I will take the card of your house. I will come to you. I will say, sir, for your house, I have delivered this much milk packet in the last 30 days. Last 2 days, you didn't get the milk from me, and the Saturday and Sunday you went outside, I didn't deliver. So total, this is the amount you have to pay to me. The same way, the other guy, the house person also will be having one copy. He will also calculate and he will give the amount, right? Because as a milk delivery boy, I can focus only on getting the bulk milk packet and distributing it into the every houses on the daily basis. It is very difficult for me every month, and if I don't have a card like this to track down how much milk packets I have delivered, right? So in this business, this card, this milk card is a CRM. So CRM need not to be a tool. CRM needs not to be a cloud. CRM need not to be a computer or anything. Anything can work as a CRM. If you have your personal diary, you are having 2 or 4 customers, and you're tracking down the customer details in the diary, and you're like their phone number and email ID and their request and all, and you're calling them and following on them. In your business, that diary, that personal diary, what you are having, right? That is what CRM, customer relationship management. So as I said earlier, Any business you do, you definitely need a customer relationship manager. Out of that, so let me take a small break here. So you get a point. What is CRM and why need a CRM here? Anyone who is completely from non-IT background or who are completely new to this kind of webinars and all, guys, you got the point of CRM or you still have a confusion? I'm talking the business terms. I yet to go into the technical terms of Salesforce. As a business person, one should need a CRM. I'm just giving you a simple example. Is that clear, or you anybody have still have any queries in that?
We're clear.
All right, fine. So now we have answered this question. Why do we need CRM? Because we need CRM to handle the customer's data. If I handle the customer data, only then I can manage my business. Okay, this is fine. Cool. This is a very simple one. Next comes the cloud part. Now, assume that the same milk person, okay, he is delivering not only for 100 families, he is delivering milk for 1,000 families, maybe 1 lakh families. Along with that, he is delivering milk packets to the restaurants and the small tea shops and all. How much cost he needs to have, do you think? Suppose, assume that same milk delivery person, now he becomes a kind of a distributor. He no more a milk delivery boy who used to deliver 100 milk packets to every home every day. Now he become a big person. He is having a one milk distribution company. From that milk company, he will be having hundreds of delivery boys now, because in the last 2 years he did a very good business. Now he is attained a very good position. Now under that person there is 100 milk delivery boys are there, and those 100 delivery boys are delivering milk packets to restaurants and individual tea shops. They are delivering milk to the families again. Now look at the customer growth. The one who used to sell milk delivery for 100 family, now delivering for thousands and thousands of customers. The customers are from different sectors: individual families, companies, restaurants, and tea stalls. Now, will you suggest the same milk cart to be maintained by the distributor to track down their business? Will that be sufficient? Like, okay, come on, 10 delivery boys, take the milk cart, go and deliver all the milk packets. At the end of the day, please bring me all the milk cart to me so that I will cross verify what and all you have delivered. Assume that if one owner is going to do the same, tracking down the thousands of milk cart in his table, will that be easy for him to manage? Not, right? Because as a distributor, I should focus on my business. I cannot start work on this data in my physical card. In that case, what they will do, maybe as a small business, they can go for what? Excel sheet, right? Now the computer comes into the picture in the business. They can go for Excel sheet. Maybe another classic example is as we used to track down our customers. Say at the end of the day, we are a training academy who used to deliver the services of teaching, Salesforce training. We used to track down and maintain our trainee details in the Excel sheet like this. Online training. These are 3 years back, I'm telling you, like this. Who are inquired for training, their name, email ID, phone number, which course they have opted for, what is the fees they have provided, and whether they are paid the fees or not, when did they pay the fees, all this data, and what are the topics they are currently learning. All this data we used to maintain in an Excel sheet. Likewise, the same business will go for Excel sheet. Okay. Assume, suppose is the same delivery person having this milk cart. Okay. Due to some fire accident, that milk cart got burnt. That 1,000 milk carts got burned, or he is having his data in the Excel sheet in his computer. The computer got theft. What will happen to the business now? You don't have backup, right? If I'm using my laptop, and in my laptop there is an Excel sheet, and I track all the data of customers account, what will happen if it's theft or it's been stolen or burned in the fire accident and all? I don't have backup. My complete business will get shut down, right? I don't have idea about that. To avoid such things, what I can do, instead of doing everything in my Excel sheet within my computer, there is one other option available for me. What is that? What is the cloud option you have for Excel sheet? Anyone? Instead of saving the data in your personal computer, if I ask you to save it in a cloud, as in terms of Excel
Google
sheet,
Excel sheets.
good one, yeah. I can go ahead and I can create a sheet here like this. I can create a simple sheet like CRM data, name, email ID, account. Even while I was working on and entering a few data, okay, if I'm entering few data and all, even if the computer got shut down or if my computer got burned out, I don't have any issues because I have saved it in Google, which means what? If I open a different computer, in that computer, all that I just need to do what? Just go to my Google Drive and I can open the sheet where I have left it out. I can simply open my sheet. So in this case, the backup is there. Okay. Now, just think about the business, how the business, when they have started growing, how they are also need to grow. They started like a milk cart. Now they start using the computer to store. After that, what they are looking for, they want some backup to handle it. So they are having in the Google spreadsheet. Okay. I'm going to give you a scenario, the same scenario, what we used to face in our early stages of business. As a training academy, we were in the third stage. 3 years back, as a training academy, we are also in the third stage where we started using Google spreadsheet to maintain our customers' data like this. This is what we used to maintain the data. Let me open that some sheet for you. Okay, like this. So assume that we are having our customer data here. Okay. Now we have expanded as a company. As a trainer, I cannot teach online training and I cannot manage my customer, whether they pay the fees or not, whether they need some installment, or is the family got affected with the COVID and they are not able to pay the fee and they told me that I will pay the fee after some time. We accept that, but we just want to know the progress of those such things, right? And where exactly they are doing, whether they completed this module or not. All those things we need to observe. But as a single person, it is very difficult for me to handle it. What I should do, I should start recruit the people, and what I will be doing, I will share the sheet with them. Suppose if I'm having 10 members of team, I have to share these data to this sheet to the support person so that they can do the support for the customer. Assume there is a situation where that support person mistakenly delete this, or by mistakenly they entered some wrong data. What will happen? It is a Google spreadsheet. The moment you close it, that's it. If the data is lost, it is lost. The control is won't work. For example, if I change this data, if I change this data, and the moment that associate close this data, it will be saved. And the next time when I will come back and open this data, If I come back and open the same data, I'm getting invalid data. I cannot undo this mistake which have been done by the person, right? We were used to face such scenarios. It is very difficult for a company who is having employees now to manage and handle the things. So then comes up, people will start looking for CRM tools. Now the business is growing much up. Rather than maintaining in a milk card or a computer Excel sheet or Google spreadsheet, now I thought, now this is the time we should go for a CRM. As a growing organization, we also went for CRM, and currently we are using Zogo CRM. The company name is Zogo. So now you should know the difference between the CRM, the word CRM. So CRM is a tool which helps you to manage the business, and there are many companies, they are providing CRM solutions. One such is, as Arun told, Freshworks. Another one, Zogo, Salesforce, Zendesk, Sales Center, Sales Desk. There are many companies are providing CRM solutions. When it comes to CRM, it will be having lots of chances and facilities for you to manage. Just take a look at that. Rather than this Excel sheet, look at my screen. The moment I log in, I can see where exactly the sales is going on, where exactly the customer is doing. All those things I'm able to need and track it. Suppose if I'm just example, we have very recently we have opened a training academy in Chennai. I want to let the people of Tamil Nadu to know that there is an academy in Chennai and we are teaching Salesforce in Tamil. Immediately, I can go to my leads and I can filter out the candidates based on their preferred languages, and I can have the list of people here with me. So what I can do, simply I can select, I can send the email to them saying that, see, there is a training academy opened on. I can say Chennai inauguration. If you want to take a look at that, there is an email template, one small email template we can create it here. A notification saying that in Chennai, we have this training academy, it is open. So what I will do, simply select the template, click the button send. What will happen? The very next moment, what will happen for all the people who are registered with us for Salesforce training as an inquiry, they're going to get a notification of message saying that the academy has been opened. Out of these 237, at least 10% of people will come back and join, isn't it? That is what all the business are doing. Not only this, most of you here, you would have received a WhatsApp messages saying that we are conducting a training program. The messages are nothing but we have option here, send a bulk WhatsApp messages. Not only we, all the business who are now sending you email, WhatsApp for you, right? They are using the same features. They definitely they will be having a CRM with them, and they are sending a notification. And there is let me show you one more thing. And if you are visiting any website like this, let's take example of our website. Okay, you have seen about us, who and all we. You have seen our reviews, and you are satisfied now. Now you want to enroll training with us. If you want to enroll training with us, what we will do, we'll ask you to fill this form. If you are filling this form, for example, let me fill this form like Ashok. So I'm selecting all this data. Okay. Now I'm submitting this form. The moment someone submitted the form, now you're getting this land page. But what will happen at the back end? You're going to see here. It will reach us as a leads over here. So our team, there is a sales team who are working in the company. They will get this notification saying that someone called Ashok has inquired for your Salesforce training. As a sales team, what they will do, they will immediately call this trainee and they will start talk to them like, we have received your inquiry. May I know how can I help you? and your same data also with us here. So if you suppose if you have done with the inquiry, we'll be keep changing the lead status. Say for example, we have a lead status like this, like for the training, whether they have discussed, they inquired, they felt the fees is high, or the next month, or in trial and in trial means they will be taking the trial with us. So that again, the sales team will get the list of people. They will start calling them and ask whether your training, your trial training is going good or not, whether you need a more support from our team. So any business, this is how they track, get their customer data into their CRM, and they will track down the data. Once the leads are nothing but the business yet to get into the business. Once they have done with that, they will be, would like to enroll for the training, they will become the contacts. They will become the trainees with us. So that's how all the business are using the CRM for them. So what and all we have seen so far in the last 30 minutes, we yet to touch the term called Salesforce. So that is a business which is started with diary or milk cart, and then they got expanded. Then they'll go for computer Excel sheet. Then they go for Google Sheet. And then now that same business now using Zogo CRM. Here, two things you need to observe, that Google Sheet and Zogo CRM, it is a cloud. How I can say it is a cloud? That Zogo CRM, what I have shown you, it is not stored in my computer. I mean, any computer, if I go and open, my associates go and open, they can simply logging in into the Zogo by using the browser. All the data are available within Zogo, in the Zogo data center. All that I need to just give ID, password, and have to get in. The same way how we are using our Facebook. If you're opening Facebook in your mobile, iPad, tracker, anywhere you go, right, the Facebook will open. The same way how you are logging into your Gmail, all that it needs internet, your browser, right? The mails or the photos, what you are seeing here in the Facebook, it is not stored in your computer or mobile. It is stored in the Facebook server. All that you are accessing the Facebook by just simply going into the browser, which means what? It's a cloud. Somewhere in the some point of the world, they have your data, and you're accessing your data by simply logging in into the browser. It simplifies the life of the business. In the same way, as a business people, what they can do, they cannot use the so-called milk card to track down their data. They cannot use that computer Excel sheet to send automated emails. They cannot they cannot use the Google Sheet to predict what exactly the customer needs, and that's kind of sending a marketing messages and all. So definitely what they need a CRM. As your business grows, as your audience grows, okay, definitely you would requested, or one way or other way, you will be pushed to use as CRM. Just think about us. We are just a Salesforce training academy. We are currently providing training close to 1,000 plus folks across the globe. Nearly 10 countries, from people from the 10 countries, they are learning with us. And we are also providing classroom training in Mailadure. We are handling only thousands of customers. That company itself need a CRM, and we are using Zogo CRM, because you can ask me, Ashok, why don't you use Salesforce? Due to budget constraint. That is a difference between iPhone and OnePlus, right? The same way. That is a difference between Zogo. There is a difference between Zogo and Freshworks. There is a difference between Zogo and Salesforce. That depends upon the price you're going to pay, the services you're going to get. Same way. Okay. So as a business, just assume as 100,000 of customers handling a company itself going for CRM, assume that there are big corporate like MRF Tires, Geo, Airtel, Bharat Life Insurance, AXA Life Insurance, different banking sectors. They are handling millions and millions of customers. In that case, they definitely need a powerful CRM, not just a CRM. It should be more powerful, and that should make the life easier of the business. AJ Skill Development is a team, and we are having 10 associates available online and supporting our customers, handling the sales, marketing, and services. We are using this CRM. Assume that companies itself having lakhs and lakhs of employers to handle millions and millions of users. What would they need? One Zoho CRM won't be enough. They would need a powerful tool that should enable the business rate higher. There comes your Salesforce.